Hey guys, Psychic Shanda coming at you again with another video. This is our next lesson. This is actually energy awareness. We're going to talk about what is energy and our awareness of energy. I was going to film this tomorrow or later on, but I went exploring today and I found like this beautiful little place back in the woods with another little creek, and we all know how I love flowing water and the energy that comes off of that. So I wanted to film this video right here, but we're going to talk about energy awareness. So let's the cornerstone of the universe, which is actually proven by quantum physics and proven by all other laws that are revealed, is that everything is energy. Everything is energy. So that means that everything in the universe is a manifestation of energy vibration in some form. So things that we perceive to be solid objects, such as tables, chairs, anything actually that's a solid object, is actually energy. It's actually an energy vibration on a certain level. Sound, light, color, thought, solid objects, all of this is all energy. So everything is in a constant vibration. Everything is in constant motion. So you might ask yourself, like, what does this have to do with us? What does this have to do with our spiritual journey? So understanding energy helps us understand that thought is energy vibration. Our thoughts, our words, our actions, it's all energy vibration. Each thought we have creates a vibration that we send out into the world, which makes it turn into circumstance. So our thoughts become things and circumstance. Therefore, it is very imperative to monitor and discipline our thoughts, our words, and our actions. And if we can discipline our thoughts, then we will be better equipped to create a world full of love and a world that we want to live in. And if we can discipline our thoughts, then we can begin to create a world in which we truly desire. Any change that we want to make in our lives must first be preceded by a change in our thought process and in our attitude. So if you're not happy with a certain aspect in your life, you must first need to change your thoughts and perceptions and attitudes of that aspect in your life before you can actually change that aspect of your life. You must first begin to shift your habitual mental patterns, and only then can the shift in circumstance occur in your life. Energy is constantly in motion, and the fact that energy is constantly in motion creates a principle of change. Everything is constantly in motion, so everything is constantly changing. Anything that is constantly moving is constantly changing. Change is constant in our universe. Nothing ever remains the same. For example, our relationships are constantly changing because we as people are constantly changing. In fact, most cells in our body are replaced at least once a year. So we literally are not the same person as we were a year ago. We literally will never again be the same as we are right now. And the world will literally never again be the same as it is in this moment right now. And you cannot fight change. The more and more you try to fight change, the more and more you're literally going to be stuck trying to live in the past, and life as you know it is going to continue to go on without you. So let's talk about the law of attraction. The law of attraction simply states that the energies will attract other energies that are similar to that. So positive energy will attract more positive energy, and negative energy will attract more negativity. We will attract people who think as we do. We will attract situations that we are constantly thinking about. This can work in a positive or it can work in a negative way in our lives. So if we completely focus on our fears, then we will most certainly attract situations and circumstances that make us afraid. However, if we focus on joy and abundance, then we will attract and draw opportunities and happiness in our life. What we think about, we bring about. That's something that I always try to remember. I love that quote, like what we think about, we bring about. Therefore, focus your attention and thoughts only on what you want in life. Do not dwell on what you do not want, because you will surely bring that about. So let's talk about the principles of polarity and relativity. And they are very important in the intuitive living and the spiritual journey. The principle of polarity simply states that everything has an opposite, and those opposites are just a different manifestation of the same energy. So let's take light and dark. Light simply means less dark, and dark simply means less light, or hot and cold. Hot simply means less cold, and cold simply means less hot. In relativity, the principle of relativity tells us that nothing exists without a relationship to something else. So we cannot define cold without a sense of hot, and we cannot define hot without a sense of cold. Same thing with like slow. We can't define fast without some sense of slow, and we can't define slow without some sense of fast. Everything in life exists in some relation to our other experiences. What brings joy to one person might bring sadness to another person, and what might seem really expensive to one person might seem like a good bargain to another person. Our personal perceptions are based on our previous experiences and our previous feelings in life. This principle is going to be really important later on when we talk about our solar plexus and our heart chakras, and when we talk about the dealing with judgment and unconditional love. But I did want to mention it now because since we're talking about energies, it's really important to understanding energy as well. Your journey towards spiritual awareness demands self-knowledge. It's a journey towards establishing a clear personal knowledge and personal relationship with the fullness of ourselves and our sense of the God force. It's a path of truth and self-understanding. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick little exercise. It's called Who Am I Right Now? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we're going to take a minute to go ahead and get to our point of stillness. We're going to go ahead and get in a relaxed position. Make sure your back is straight. If you're sitting on a chair, put your feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, go ahead and cross your legs, and let's put our hands in our lap. We're going to go ahead and start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just go ahead and let your breath find its own natural, relaxed, easy rhythm. Begin paying attention to your breath as it passes through your nostrils. And bring all of your attention to that point of focus. So there's nothing else in your conscious awareness except your breath. Now, once again, you might hear a great deal of chatter in your mind. Just notice it and simply bring your awareness back to your breath. Focus on the rising and falling of your chest. And then just start sinking deeper and deeper into deeper layers of consciousness. As you breathe in, feel the floor open up under you. And as you breathe out, see yourself floating down into deeper consciousness. As you float deeper, you notice that you are feeling calmer. You're feeling more centered and more grounded. You're simply opening yourself up to your essence. You're opening your heart. Take a few moments and get to that deep consciousness. Now that we have reached our calm, quiet center, go ahead and ask the question, who am I right now in this moment? You can ask this question out loud, as it might actually be better. Let's allow response to come as thoughts, words, feelings, images, even colors or sounds. Make no judgment of what comes to you. Try not to have a preconceived notion of what the experience will or should be. Let's just sit in our point of stillness and allow whatever comes. And when you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back into this space and begin to open your eyes. Okay guys, so that was the simple guided meditation of Who Am I Right Now. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know what messages or what images, sounds, whatever you picked up. Let me know. Also, it's a very good idea to start keeping a journal of all of your meditations and all of your exercises that you do. And when you are done with each meditation, write it down in your journal so that you always have record of that and you can go back and read on it. But let me know what you guys, what you think of that meditation, and don't forget to like the video if you like it. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps. Every person helps. So this is Psychic Shanda again saying, no matter how much your world looks like it's falling apart, it may very well just be falling into place. Until next time, guys.